the Islamists basically came in, like intersectionality started there. I feel like they invented intersectionality. So the Islamists came in and used these useful idiot college students, the communists and the socialists, and started, protesting on college campuses. Exactly the same playbook. And you know what we found out? You can look this up. All the REI tents that are like $500-$600 each that were on college campuses, who paid for those? Iran did. You can look it up. They're using this. Iran did. It's the same playbook that they used to overthrow the Shah, that they're trying to overthrow.
Maybe it was Qatar.
It was actually Iran, but they're, but Muslim Brotherhood, they're in cahoots.
Of course.
So, yeah.
Okay. So now hold on a second. So the Red Green Alliance, you've got the communists aligning with the Islamists. The Islamists are the mullahs.
Correct.
Okay. But now these college kids, they weren't Muslim. They just identified, and they overthrow the Shah. And they're going after now the Zoroastrians, the Christians, the Jews,
the Baha'is.
And your dad's a doctor at the time.
Yes, he was the chief medical officer of the Shah's heart hospital.
And he saved somebody's eye or something?
Yeah, so he's a pathologist, and, they worked in the lab looking at under the microscope to diagnose cancers and, other diseases. And one of his lab techs who sets up the microscope and cleans the lab had a parasite in his eye. And so my dad had diagnosed the parasite, and he came to my dad one day and said, "You saved my eyes, I'm going to save your life. You're on the list and you need to get out." The list to be killed. Because anybody who was affiliated with the Shah was either imprisoned or killed or escaped.
On the list, and you need to get out. So he comes up with like a medical conference in Vienna?
In Vienna. So he said that
this is fake though, or this is real?
It was fake.
Okay.
So he said he was going on a medical conference. They made him give me, my mom, and my sister's passport to them. He actually...
I was wondering why he didn't take you guys, because you had to escape alone.
I'll tell you why he didn't take us, because they wouldn't let us leave. Like I told you, they don't let the Jews leave. It's like here, we have protecting our borders so people don't come in. Over there, they didn't let you leave.
So they could exterminate you.
Or they didn't have the wealth leaving the country, or just to bother you, to discriminate against you. You're basically prisoners. You can't leave.
Okay.
And so he gave the government our passports so that they knew, okay, they're not escaping. He's just going to a medical conference and he's going to come back. But the reason why they did it that way is if we had all escaped together and we would have been caught, God knows what would have happened to my parents. And so me and my sister would have been orphans, basically.
Of course.
So he said he was going on a medical conference. My mom, my sister, and I went to the bazaar one day, got in the back of a covered truck, laid down at the bottom of the truck in the fetal position with other people that were getting smuggled.
Oh my God.
And they put burlap sacks and corn on top of us, and in that way took us close to the border of Pakistan.
You're 7.
I was 6 at the time.
6, okay.
And
I would be terrified as an adult.
my mom, like when the Iran-Iraq war was happening, that was 1980 to 1985-ish, there was bombs coming in just like you see over Israel right now, and we didn't have bomb shelters, so my mom would say, "Oh, let's go to the window and watch the fireworks."
Oh my gosh.
And when we were going to escape, she told me, "We're going to go through a roller coaster through the desert." So have you ever been to Dubai and you've been on the desert adventure and how you're going like this in the trucks? So I didn't have that memory, but I went to Dubai a few years ago and we went on the trucks and it triggered the roller coaster through the desert. It was exactly the same, but we were in a pickup truck, not a closed car like they have now. So we're basically sitting on top of our luggage in the back of a pickup truck, going on a roller coaster through the desert. We spent one night in the desert, and at 2-3 in the morning, the border police saw us. And again, just pointing out the difference here, they started shooting at us. It wasn't the Pakistani border police preventing us from coming in. Right. It was the Iranian border police shooting at us to not let us leave.
Right. You make it.
We made it.
Obviously.
We made it. We were in Pakistan for 3 months. We were waiting for my dad to secure visas for us to reunite with him in Vienna. Finally did that, and we spent another 3 months in Vienna waiting for visas to be able to legally come to America.
All right, guys, if you like this clip and you want to watch the full episode, click here. And if you want more content like this, you can subscribe to the show by clicking here.